Alright, so I chose the Sarah Moody Museum of Art on the University of Alabama campus, and I'm Morgan Leever. And you can see the museum back in the upper right-hand corner by that little star. Kind of shows you the location where it is on campus. It's pretty centrally located. And the museum's mission statement is basically just to provide art to the students, the local community, and West Alabama. So within the state of Alabama, there's only about 3 actual art museums. And so the school thought it was very important to provide art and those cultural aspects to this part of Alabama, as they wouldn't be exposed to it if it weren't for this museum. And they don't get as much access as you would, say, in a bigger city or a state with a little bit more emphasis on arts. And so the building itself is in the Gothic Revival style, and it's located within Garland Hall. And this was one of the first buildings that was on the University of Alabama campus. It was made in 1880. And it was actually the first location of the Alabama Natural History Museum, which I thought was a really interesting fact that it's now an art museum when it was previously the Natural History Museum. And it's also kind of surprising due to the size of the interior. And I wish I would have gotten a better picture, but none of mine really emphasized the actual size of the museum. It's quite small. And so they do have a permanent collection, but due to the size, they can't have the permanent collection and an exhibition or rotating collection out at the same time. And so they choose just to put out their exhibitions or rotating collections throughout the year. And they'll bring out their permanent collection every once in a while to show off the new pieces and things like that, but they try to focus more on exposing the public to more artists and more types of art and things like that, and not just keep it so stationary. And so the one that is currently on display at the exhibition is by an artist named William Paul Thomas. He is a painter, and this collection is based solely around portraits. So his first portrait was back in 2015, and it was a portrait of his nephew. And he became very inspired by the portrait and decided to continue on with it. And you'll see as I go through that a lot of these portraits are they're named after women. So he decided to paint men that are a part of strong women's lives. So like this one, it's Lydia's only caregiver. And a lot of his pictures, I think, the color stories go along kind of with the story behind the painting or the reason for the painting. As this one, it looks kind of somber and, the straight face, the darker colors, things like that. I think it goes along with the word caregiver, so maybe there's a deeper story behind that one. And then there's some brighter stories like Yvonne's baby boy. Brighter colors, the expression looks a little bit happier. And I think the name even goes along with that of, Yvonne's baby boy. It seems warmer, happier, those types of things. And then Agatha's son, once again, that more somber, dark colors, probably a deeper story as well. And then we have Donna from New Jersey's son, once again, happier. I was really drawn to this picture when we first walked in, mostly due to the colors that it was representing. Same with Plural, Victoria's husband. I really enjoyed that one. And I think his idea behind the entire collection was great. It's not focusing just, on empowering women, but empowering the men that are in those strong women's lives that he knows. And so I really enjoyed that concept behind his work. And here is the bibliography. All the pictures were taken by me, except for that first one that was taken by the University of Alabama. And I really hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.